Okay.
Corny.
She got dirt all on the lips.
Why is that corny, Brandon?
Because what was the point of that? That was all,
Kissing the bride?
that was all performance.
It was. It definitely
It was performative.
Maybe she happy to be on the land because I'll be scared too in the space.
Man, they went in the anti-grav chamber.
Her lips picked up a couple of pebbles.
No. They went to space for real, bro. Dude Perfect did this, bro.
Yeah, Dude Perfect did do
Everybody's
this
been
before.
talking about it.
We've
seen
seen multiple channels that went to space and then just saw back.
I will do it.
All right, this guy says, fighting the fake news with facts. The Blue Origin flight with Katy Perry and other women did not really go to space like the media is portraying. They didn't actually experience microgravity either. Yes, technically, the rocket delivered passengers beyond the Klayman line, the internationally recognized boundary of space, 62 miles, but they really just hit that point at apogee. There was no orbital insertion, not even close. The brief state of weightlessness during the ascent and descent was not due to escaping the Earth's gravity, but because of a combination of free fall and the absence of a supporting force, similar to the sensation of being weightless at the peak of a roller coaster. Essentially, they were falling towards the Earth, and the absence of the rocket's upward thrust simulated a feeling of weightlessness. Basically, it's a capsule launched really high and then immediately falls back down to Earth. All the floating around drama and Katy Perry's girl power bullshit. It's fake. She's not a damn astronaut. She's a Hollywood elite who thinks she's special.
See, I don't think it's that deep to be
Yeah, they all did. They went to space.
I don't think that's a bad take.
They went to space.
They went to space, bro.
I would do that if I could. Like
they called some M.
Hold on, let's see. Who is this guy?
New Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy calls out.
Okay, not the whole thing.
The all-female Space Origin flight says they do not meet the criteria to be an astronaut.
Yeah. You don't gotta call them astronaut. They went up there, bro. I would do it.
We know they're not astronauts.
I don't believe this.
Watch the Do Perfect video.
I don't believe that. If this is what they did, they didn't go to space either.
No, here it is. Right.
You can see the
You seen black?
1, 2, 3, taking up space!
Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is hard to be. They're not like heroes or nothing.
I mean, maybe it's not.
Like
what the hell? You
was
saying that's fake?
You in space.
No.
You can see the
Maybe it's not technically space.
You in space.
You're in space.
You in space, bro. Yeah.
You're above the Earth. So you're in space.
Yeah, you're in
This whole
space, bro.
journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing.
We weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the future. And for me, like Gail said, this wasn't a ride, wasn't a destination. It was a journey, and it was a supernatural one. You'll never know the amount of love that you have inside of you to give and to receive until the day you launch.
Please don't call it a ride. That is not a friggin' ride. Whenever a man goes up, you have never said to an astronaut, "Boy, what
it's
a
not
ride."
astronaut level,
we
right?
do
Y'all not
the
no
same
astronauts. This was a
trajectory
ride.
that Alan Shepard did back in
Experience.
But it'll be fun, bro.
Let her talk.
Whenever a man goes up, you have never said to an astronaut, "Boy, what a ride." We duplicated the same trajectory that Alan Shepard did back in the day. Pretty much. No one called that a ride. It was called a flight. It was called a journey, because a ride implies that it's something frivolous or something that's lighthearted. There was nothing frivolous about what we did, and the machine that we were on, and what it took for the people to get that machine up and running, to get us up and get us back down safely. So I'm very disappointed and very saddened by it. And I also say this. What it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please don't ignore that.
Okay, first off, I'm gonna say that y'all are riders. When the cabin is called like Blue Origin, you guys are Blue Origin riders.
You're not an astronaut. You're not an astronaut. Yeah,
and he does this for a living. So
But
you're
stop
not an
sniffing, bro.
astronaut.
Well, they didn't even
Smells
go to
like bullshit to me.
Yeah, that's too far. But I can see the point.
It's not. They're not astronauts. It's not. She shouldn't go be inspiring and all that. But it's not that deep to me. I wouldn't let it upset me. But I ain't gonna lie. If I had the opportunity to do this,
I'd do it too.
I would do it.
I would not say I'm an astronaut,
I'm not
though.
gonna say I wouldn't do it.
No, yeah.
I never once said that.
you would do it.
I would damn well do it, of course.
Yeah. For $1 million, if I had it to spare, I
But
would do it.
the only thing, like, of her doing this, she made it seem like they landed on fucking moon.
She
or
made it seem
on
like they
Mars.
did something revolutionary.
Like they fell on a station.
They did take a joyride to
They do
the
something
Earth's
pretty cool,
outer
though.
layer.
They did do something revolutionary.
A joyride
They
to the
did-
Earth's outer layer.
What was
If
revolutionary?
we get a ride, we'll leave you at home.
No,
I'm
bro.
going.
See, you boosting, bro.
I'm gonna come back down like Katy Perry. You don't
They
know
did-
how much love you have to give.
Okay, yeah, that was too far. They did an
I tell you,
all-woman.
you go to space. That's what I'm gonna get up
It
and
don't
say.
need to be no
yeah,
damn
yeah.
woman
That's what I'm
thing.
finna do.
I know.
That's what I'm finna do.
It was revolutionary though. Like it was
Yeah.
an all-woman cabin to space.
Revolutionary.
Okay, it's not revolutionary. That's too
Was
far.
it
bro.
interesting?
I promise
It was
you,
cool.
it was
Sure.
other women that did that. We just because they're
I know,
not
but
famous.
they did an all-woman cabin.
They had. I seen the episode of All Woman Cabin, and they just didn't
But hold on,
politicize
though.
it that
I
bad.
You
don't
see, they finna send Drewski up there.
Chill, bro. He gonna break that hoe.
No, they said it's finna be like Drewski, Angel Reese.
They need to stop right there. Cause
Young
they gonna
Thug.
stop. All right, that'd be too
capping.
I swear to God, I seen that. I don't know if it's real or not.
They probably boosted.
I said,
But
that's what they
whoever,
said
who
it
did
is.
she
The
mention?
DEI
Who
flight.
did she
No.
mention?
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. I'm
that's-
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Spirit
kidding.
Airlines.
I'm
Anyway.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Who was the
I'm just
astronaut
kidding.
that she mentioned?
I'm just kidding.
During this, who did Gail King mention? I don't know.
She just said if you if
Some dude, man, I don't know.
Some
shepherd,
Spencer dude.
somebody shepherd.
Well, see, he might have. See, also, I can't say that because maybe he touched that.
Maybe that was like
certain
1942.
feat. Yeah, maybe he touched that
I ain't
certain
gonna lie,
feat.
bro. If
and
there's
then
a
they said
line
he
and
was
you
an
go to the
astronaut.
line, you're in space now. It doesn't matter if you're right there, you know you went to space. That is cool. But
But-
you're not no type of
which-
inspiring person. The people who built this, though.
No, but look,
Are
though,
different.
Who thought of this?
They didn't press no buttons, no nothing. They just
guy-
rolled.
That is some cool technology.
the guy that she mentioned, he trained to be an actual astronaut in probably a long time ago. So he's actually an astronaut.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different thing completely.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, even if you train for that and you don't touch space, you're an astronaut, right? Do you have to touch space to be an astronaut? Or if I
Yeah, I
train
think
to
so.
be an astronaut, I'm trained to be a. What am I called then? I don't know. Maybe they have a word for
You
it.
work
but-
for NASA.
Yeah. Well, them ladies didn't touch no buttons or nothing. They didn't.
Yeah, they're not astronauts.
It's just
Yeah,
over.
yeah, we know that. That's not a debate.
So that's how high they went to
Is
the
this them? This supposed to be them?
mesosphere.
That's-
They went
hey.
past the ozone layer.
That
That's
to
pretty.
me,
That's you in space, bro.
you in space,
If
bro.
you pass the ozone layer,
No, is this where they were?
Yeah, that's them.
That's them.
I don't know, man. Space might be out here, bro. I'm gonna be real, but I mean, either way,
You
though,
see the Earth. Like,
either way,
damn,
I'm not gonna be. I'm
Like,
not
what
gonna be
more
a
you
hating
didn't
ass
see?
nigga. I'm not gonna be a hating ass nigga.
Wait. They went to the Kármán line.
Did they? Where are they at? Where are they supposed to be at?
Well, the Kármán line is up there by that rocket. That's got to be them.
Oh, dang.
Who knows?
That's where it said they went.
no, it says right there with the parachute. That's not
Oh,
them
no,
with the
that's
parachute.
the highest space jump. A dude jumped from right there. That's that Red Bull. That Red Bull dude. I remember that. Okay, so they went up. They actually went up there.
Oh.
So they did.
Do we know that though?
They
Bro,
It said
because
that
the
the
dude
fir-
jumped from
Go-
space.
go
Have
to
you
the
seen that
first
video?
tweet. Go to the first
it said
tweet.
they went to
It said they
Carmen.
went to the Kármán line. It's where the first one at.
If they went to the Kármán line,
They went up there.
It's not this one. No, it's the other one.
they up there with the satellites.
Other one.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Have y'all seen the video of that dude jumping from right there?
Yeah.
He sees the Earth.
Yeah.
Like he's in
I'm
the
gonna
red.
be
He
real.
got the Red Bull.
See,
He
that's what I'm
literally
saying.
jumps from outside
Now,
the Earth.
if it's
That
a
was actually
technical
insane.
thing,
Can we Google that real quick? Can we just watch it for the viewers?
Nah,
It should be.
bro,
It's
it's
gonna be
Red-
quick, bro.
It's gonna copyright
Red
us.
Bull, bro.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Anyways, if anybody went there, I'm gonna be real. You're gonna say you went to space,
You did.
Point blank.
Hell yeah, you can see the Earth.
Point
I see
blank
why they
period.
say that.
but they were doing.
Was
too
it
much.
cool? Yes.
But I don't see
But
why
are they
this is
some
upsetting
heroes that we
people.
should clap and be like, oh my gosh, they're so awesome and inspiring? No, y'all just some rich people who had enough money to take a joyride. Why we can't just call it that?
Bro,
Facts.
they wanna
Why
be
we
on
can't
front of a
just
book,
call
bro.
it that?
They want
They
to be on
wanna
front of a
inspire-
book.
Jeff Bezos' wife on the phone.
Hold on, click it. They just want to inspire women and
But I
say
thought
women
Jeff
need to
Bezos'
do
wife
it,
left
man.
him.
You
can
gotta
do that.
remember.
That's Jeff Bezos' wife
Hold on.
right there by Katy
He-
Perry.
That's his new wife or his ex-wife?
That's his new wife.
You gotta remember, it's an
that's
attack
good, at
on
least.
the woman right now, so they don't believe that women could go to space.
Well, if you got $1 million to spare, you can go to space.
But you cannot identify as an astronaut. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, they're doing too much. They're doing
But
too much.
I don't know why I would be offended about this. You know,
Because
like-
Because
you know
they
Gayle
want
King-
they want
if I'm an
they're
astronaut,
rich
maybe.
people that want us to pat them on the back and cheer them on. Well,
we're not gonna do that. But
well,
I'm
we
also
not
not gonna
doing
let
that.
them live rent free
Hey,
in my
y'all
head and be mad
Wendy
about
said,
this.
"Can we send her back?"
you see Kesha put that on the shirt and wore it.
Oh,
Y'all remember Kesha? Wake up in the morning feeling like P Diddy.
Oh yeah, okay. I can see why.
Like who?
Okay, I can see why this pissed
The
him off.
diddler.
I can see why they pissed him off. They touched
People that
kissing the
actually
ground
got
is
That's why I
crazy.
said that shit was corny. That
Yeah,
shit.
okay,
As soon
okay,
as I
that
saw
is
it, I was like, "That's damn corny."
It was too much.
Because I will be.
I
able
gotta
to touch
keep
the
it
ground,
100.
too.
I'm like, woo, no, that was pretty crazy.
But
I gotta
to do
keep it
something,
100.
This is kind of Hollywood, though. Yeah, I can see why that shit
got-
is.
Oh,
hella
now
Hollywood.
y'all see
Yeah,
my
I can see
POV.
why they
no,
say
I
that.
see that point, but to
She got
be
pebbles
super
on her
upset
lips.
about it, yeah.
Nah. You can't be super
probably
upset
was-
about that.
She was probably chewing on some sand.
Yeah, she definitely, yeah.
She's like, ooh, this crunchy.
What do you think when people say, oh, it's frivolous? Number one, they call it a ride, which I find very irritating because they never say men went for a ride.
on a
What do you
joyride.
say to people who think that this
Not
was
a men,
frivolous
it
or
was a
just a ride?
joyride.
You know, I think the message that it sends is very,
press
very
a button,
powerful.
bitch?
And the people that say that, by the way,
No,
weren't there.
it was automated.
What do
Did
you
you have
think?
headphones and headsets said
See, bro,
Houston?
this
bad.
narrative that she's upset about. This
crazy.
is why people are mad because they want to be pat on the back and they want to be called heroes.
They're not astronauts.
They're not astronauts. Y'all went on a joyride because you're rich. Congratulations. Just let it. People call a spade a spade.
Well, you didn't hear.
How dare you call me rich?
You didn't hear Dude Perfect say anything about this. Did they say they astronauts?
They had a good time.
They said it's amazing. This is a blessing.
I went on a ride to the top layer of the earth, up to space. I call it space. Me
In
personally.
space,
In space. They was in
Whatever.
space.
So explain to our audience why even a trip like this one, all the trips that we take into space benefit mankind.
So it benefits humankind, and I'm going to keep correcting
Humankind,
the
I'm
mankind
sorry.
and the man-made and the man
I see
mission,
what this shit is
because
now,
this is
man.
exactly what this mission is
Fuck.
about,
Come on,
is
bro.
expanding
Problem,
the
bro.
perspective
Yeah, nah,
of
that's
who
enough,
does
actually.
Yeah,
space.
turn that shit off, bro.
And here they come, loading into the capsule. And the significance
No,
About
but no,
is
for real,
expanding the
Come on.
perspective of
Why
who
y'all
does
restarted
space.
it?
and here they come, loading into the capsule.
And the significance here of the bell, and I should note before I have you in that each crew names themselves. They have
I'm
named
proud of you,
themselves the
girls.
six
Hey, bro.
taking
Good
up space,
job.
and each one is ringing the bell. And the significance of that is what, Ariana?
Good job, Katy.
Go do
This
your
is
thing,
one of our
Katy.
traditions.
Yeah.
All astronauts throughout history in
I'm
various
taking on
times
it,
have had their traditions.
What's funny about this, Chris, is
press
that
a
our
damn button.
instructor, Sarah, my new best friend, said,
No headsets.
you are my
they shouldn't
most
politicize
success
this.
story
Them.
because I've never trained anyone
man,
that was
man,
afraid to
man.
fly or was a nervous flyer.
Man did make
So
it.
I consider you a big
Talking about
success.
what's he talking
And
about.
I'm so proud of us. I really am proud of me because
I
I
am too.
never in a gazillion years thought I could do this. And I just saw a video of us walking up the, I don't want to call it plank, but what's the proper thing, Lauren?
No proper
That's
word.
right.
You can call it. You can call it
looks scared,
anything you
though.
want. You're an
No,
astronaut.
but walking
Dancing
up
on the threshold of life.
Yes.
I
Walking
see
up the
what
platform
they
and people are ringing the bell and everybody's smiling and I'm just
Biyashi.
walking in. And it's because of
It
that
really
moment.
is.
I was so afraid. I just wanted to get
DEI
into my
joyride.
seat because I just wanted to let the training kick in. I just wanted to
Do you
get
see how they
inside
patting
the
themselves
capsule
on the
and sit
back
down.
for
So
getting
the
in a
process
ship
of
that
walking up
somebody
there
else
was a little
pot-
daunting for me.
It was automated.
And I got a text from a
All they
friend
did
who's
was
from
go up
Germany.
and come down.
So you have
I'm
to
an
appreciate the
astronaut.
sense of
I can
humor.
do it.
He says,
I
once
got
you
you.
get
Love
there,
mission with the
you're going to
astronauts.
feel like it's sex with the
Man, turn this
gods.
shit off, bro.
Well, that's never had sex with a god to my knowledge, so thank you for the visual. I didn't think that, but I did think that what all the stuff that you hear about the blackness and the blue is it's a neon blue and it's still and it's quiet and we were all feeling this experience together. I know I will never forget it. So for me, it just says to me, if I can do this, I was telling these guys, I might even now get my ears pierced. I've never gotten my ears pierced because that hurts. But I walked out of there thinking, gosh, I can do anything. I can do anything.
But she tweaked out.
An all-female Blue Origin space crew with celebrities including Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, and
All right. Hey, y'all want to see something so funny, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie. This might be the funniest shit I might have ever seen.
The more and more we watch the video and the clips, I see why people was mad. Like that was so
that was
annoying.
Yeah, it was
Gosh.
so bad.
Nah, they OD.
Nah, bro.
Kissing on the ground. I'm an astronaut.
Somebody do the honors of
If a
clicking
man
it,
could do it, she said no mankind. Oh, you a hoe.
Nah, bro. Nah, y'all wrong, bro.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, bro. He a problem, bro.
You see how he do, bro?
And then he gonna make Brandon click the shit. You see what type of nigga he is?
Y'all, this is why they get on us, bro.
Hey, what's wrong with you, bro? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with this dude?
Hey, bro. Why would you put this on the video, bro?
Oh God!
Like, see, what did she do to you to do that?
Are you crying, nigga?
He's crying, bro.
Nah, bro.
Boy's crying to you.
Nah, bro. Why did you pull this up, bro? You didn't have to put that on the video, bro. You could did that off camera, bro.
Did they do that for real? They sent the monkey space for real?
Yeah, I did that a long time ago. Well, I guess the monkey astronaut.
Yeah, the monkey astronaut too. They did the same amount of work.
Why did you put this on the video, bro? What's wrong with you?
Yo.
It's not funny, bro. Gail King ain't do nothing to you for you to do that, bro.
Say sorry to Gail King, bro.
Say sorry to Gail.
Hey, bro, no, bro. When I seen this, I knew this was gonna be crazy, bro.
Hey, you wrong for that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you dead wrong.
It.
Hey, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you dead wrong, bro.
No, that's hilarious.
Gail King low.
Hey, somebody really thought of that.
They some hoes.
I'm sweating, bro. I gotta get some of these, bro. I'm hungry, y'all. Oh my God, guys.
This is some real dark
funny,
humor,
man. Hey,
man.
guys, they are not astronauts. But
They're not,
I mean, I'm glad they had a good time up there.
Yeah, congrats on your joy ride.
We're gonna do it one
ladies.
day, y'all.
We're out of here, guys. Oh my God, bro.
This nigga said Brandon click this.
Nigga dead wrong for that.